I go to the store and they be like, we ain't got no more. When I go to Popeyes and they ain't got no more chicken.
Nah,
like, I used to have chicken.
nah. So I got also an example of. I don't think this is selling now, but a lot.
Okay.
This is what I'm hearing a lot. You're familiar with Prime, Deion Sanders,
Deion,
right?
yes sir, yes
He's
sir.
Coach. He was the coach of Jackson State, and
Yes sir.
few weeks has passed. He's obviously now the head coach of Colorado State. And a lot of people, in the black community, it was like, man, Deion sold out. He sold us out. He's going over there taking the money, and he could elevate HBCUs even more. And I'm like, I just don't. I don't see how you call that selling out.
Yeah.
Like it'll be different if he didn't do anything there, and then it's like y'all suck. Let's go. But he put his footprint on it. He elevated that.
I didn't
whole
know Jackson State
college.
before Deion. I didn't know about
Nobody did. Nobody did. You know what I'm saying?
No offense to Jackson, but I wasn't a big follower of Jackson State, and as an HBCU, that just wasn't one that came to my mind. I didn't know much about it.
It wasn't. Honestly, even the money. Deion Sanders brought in so much money, only to be paid money around $300,000
and took pay cuts.
Yes,
to do something for that program and that community out there. So to say he sold out, I was definitely on the opposite side of that as well.
For sure.
How do you sell out when you give to your people and they take from you? House broken into, car broken into multiple times.
Yes.
Donated his whole first paycheck to the facility. So literally his first year there, he said, take this money and reinvest it into the facilities.
Wow.
So they got improved facilities,
Wow.
And a lot of people don't take into consideration, man, we're not saviors, man. We're not saviors. You can't expect me to save you, on everything.
Right. Like who, like you really think that I'm supposed to put the whole hood on my back?
Exactly.
The whole thing.
And that's a mentality that we develop, when one of our people makes it out, give back. I agree. Give back 100%. Give back to your community, in some magnitude. But at what point is enough? When do we stop saying, oh, you're done? That's it. That's all I get. That's all we get.
The audacity, bro. The audacity to be like, oh, you done? What have you done? What have you done? Who have you elevated? Just because you still here living it rough or living how you living, that doesn't mean that I have to just keep, okay, let me pull you. I'm not Harriet Tubman, cuz.
And Harriet told them when to show up. If you ain't show up, she wouldn't come back to get you. Hey, look, we're going to be here by this time. And if you're not here, I apologize to you. But we gone. We sliding, But
so I just I don't understand that. As far as how we think in the black culture, like, do you think it's fair to quote unquote sell out for our personal gain?
Explain. What do you mean?
Like,
oh, okay. Actually, as I said that, it clicked to me. Basically, okay. Deion, quote unquote, sold out for personal gain, money, opportunity. He took a better job. Sorry, 1 second. He took a better job, more pay, more exposure, not just for him, but for his son and for other kids in that camp at Jackson State that he brought along with him to a program that could offer more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's selfish, I think, as viewers to look at Deion and expect him to stay somewhere when he didn't have to go there in the first place. I think when people leave or when they're done, we overlook the fact that they didn't even have to go there in the first place.
They didn't. They had to accept that offer.
Exactly. He chose Jackson over a major institution at first, And he went there. He won 2 national championships? Or not national championships, excuse me. He won two. He won twice.
Yeah,
and he lost his last one.
Right.
He won his first 2 years, and this year I believe they lost. But basically changed the program over. So it completely, redid the program, and then, proceeded to leave, left people in position to continue that. Obviously, they're not Prime. They don't have that name. But he changed
the culture there. He left his left his stamp, and the coach that's coming from behind him, knows, hey, this is how Coach Prime ran this team. It was successful for us, so let's just keep going. Obviously they're gonna have to get different personnel because homeboy took a couple of players with him. But even looking at that, man, like you're talking about selling out, but we looking at these black players that's going over there with him, that's going to get a better opportunity. Because I mean, yeah, we had a couple of people looking at Jackson State obviously because of Prime now, but just thinking about the players that's
his son is the
NFL scouts
as of right now. His son.
Is that what?
His son is the favorite to win the Heisman as of right now. If you go on ESPN and look at the Heisman favorites, his son is number one.
And he ain't even played. He ain't played yet.
But just because of, they would have never, obviously can't win at Jackson State, but like that exposure now he can grow his brand. He can grow, a lot of talent gets overlooked at HBCUs. And Prime did a good job of showing that there is talent there. He flipped the number one safety in the nation to go to Jackson State. And now it's, I think people are looking at it as, man, Prime is gone, so now HBCUs are going to get overlooked. Well, you can't expect one man to make a change.
You really can't.
It takes all of us. Who's next?
You really can't.
That should be the question is, okay, thank you, Prime, for setting the blueprint. Yes. Who's next? Who's coming next to fulfill that and bring that awareness to HBCUs? If I'm looking at it and I'm someone like Prime, former player, and I want to prove that I can coach and all this stuff, and I want to get back to my people, what better example? You know what I mean? Then, okay, honestly, Prime did it. I don't have to stay forever.
I don't.
I can make a sacrifice, and I can come here and try and change this program and impact the life of those kids, because that's what's important. Not me and you, Chuck. How I view what happened at Jackson State and whether Prime sold out or whatever, our opinions don't matter. He changed the life of those kids.
The kids.
And you have not heard one kid complain. They're all grateful for that opportunity.
I saw this video of I guess one of his students had did something. He was talking bad about another player, and pretty much he was in the locker room, didn't say the name, and was like, yo, like, I have this dilemma. One of our family members was talking bad about, another family member, another team member, and, gave the opportunity for the team to, like, what should we do about this? I already gave this guy some chances. Like, what should we do about it? And the team voted, from what I saw, he was like, stand up if you say, yeah, let's keep him or whatever. From what I saw, it was like neck and neck. But overall, Coach Brown was just like, all right, bro, team voted. You out, and that's just and it's harsh, but it's just it speaks volumes to the kind of culture that he wants to keep there, like, we are family, and we don't.
It's more than football, man. It's about your integrity as a man.
Yes.
I'm building men,
is what I love, man. That it's not just about sports. I want to instill in you some morals and some values, that you can take, because you hurt yourself. Football is gone, football is gone. And what else do you have to give to the world, to give to yourself, so you can be valuable to the world after football, So, and I love that. I love that so much. I love that so much about Prime, is that it's more than just football. It's more than just football. Regardless of his status in the NFL, in the MLB, it doesn't matter. It's more than just sports.
Exactly. What can I get back to these kids? Because football is going to be over at some point. You're going to have a life outside of football, and that's with any sport.
Yes.
And a lot of these kids, they grow up chasing a dream, and a lot of it is on the basis of a better lifestyle. But what are you creating within yourself to, let's say you don't have the career you want, or your career's cut short, or even you have a successful career. Who are you outside of football? And I think he did a good job of teaching that. So no, I don't think he sold out.